Our project is on the proximal convoluted tubule, which plays an important role in the formation of urine and maintaining the body's homeostasis. Nephrons in our kidneys function to maintain body fluid homeostasis as well as the formation of urine. This involves maintaining healthy levels of salts and minerals essential for normal function of tissues and organs. The nephrons are located in the renal pyramids of the kidney. Within each renal pyramid are two sections known as the renal cortex and the renal medulla. Within the cortex are located the renal corpuscle, the proximal convoluted tubule, and the distal convoluted tubule. Within the renal medulla is located the loop of Henle and the collecting ducts. As stated earlier, the proximal convoluted tubule lies in the cortex of the kidney, close to the renal corpuscle. After filtration, fluid from the Bowman's capsule enters into the proximal convoluted tubule and reabsorption can begin. To maintain homeostasis, our bodies use the proximal convoluted tubule to conduct tubular reabsorption. The proximal convoluted tubule has a key role in regulating acid-base balance through the reabsorption of filtrated bicarbonate. It is also the longest section of the renal tubule. The proximal convoluted tubule has two components that provide for optimal reabsorption. The proximal convoluted tubule contains abundant microvilli, also known as the brush border, which greatly increases the surface area of the structure, allowing for optimal reabsorption. The tubule also has simple cuboidal epithelium with a lot of mitochondria, allowing for the cells to have a plethora of energy for transport that requires ATP. So what is reabsorbed? Various substances are reabsorbed by the proximal convoluted tubule. These include substances such as glucose, water, urea, sodium, and various amino acids. These substances are reabsorbed mostly through diffusion, active transport, or secondary active transport. There are two reabsorption pathways in the proximal convoluted tubule. The first, the transaxillary pathway. The first step in the transaxillary pathway is either passive or active transport of water and substances from fluid in the tubule through the laminal membrane into the cuboidal cell. During the second step, water and substances move through the basolateral membrane into the interstitial space and then diffuse through the capillary walls and back into the bloodstream by either passive or active transport. The second reabsorption pathway is known as the paracellular pathway. Through this pathway, substances such as water and urea diffuse through tight junctions between cuboidal cells and diffuse through the capillary wall back into the bloodstream. Sodium is reabsorbed through the use of the sodium-potassium pump. This process requires ATP to occur. For every 2 potassium pumped into the cell, 3 sodiums are able to move out of the cell. As it does this, water will flow passively to maintain an isotonic fluid environment inside the capillary. This is called obligatory water reabsorption because the water is obliged to follow the sodium. Thank you for watching.